friends. I am Savita Chandak. Today here I am going to teach you a story from the book of class 7th English, Honeycomb. The title of the story is Three Questions, written by Leo Tolstoy. In this story, there is a king. He want to become successful. So he had three questions in his mind. In this story, we have to find out what he get the answer of this. Does he get the answer of these three questions, or what are the three questions? All the queries that came in your mind are solved when we go through the lesson. Now we come to the lesson. The thought came to a certain king that he would never fail if he knew three things. These three things were: what is the right time to begin something, which people should listen to, what is the most important thing for him to do. He wanted to become a successful ruler, and he thought that the three questions that he asked, if he can find the answer, he seek the answers of these three questions, he would never fail. The three questions are: the first one is, what is the right time to begin something? In which time we should start our thing to do so that we become a successful. The second is, which people should we listen to? To become a successful ruler, which people he should listen to? And third is, what is the most important thing for him to do? What he can do so he become a successful ruler. So he wants the answer of these three questions, and so he sent his messengers. The king therefore sent messengers throughout his kingdom, promising a large sum of money to anyone who would answer these three questions. So the king, for the answering of these three questions, sent his messengers throughout the country, promising that if anyone can give the correct answer, he would be promised to give a large sum of money, rewarded with a large sum of money. Many wise men came to the king, but they all answered his questions differently. By listening all these, many wise men of the country came towards the king and answered differently. Different people came and they give different answers. In reply to the first question, some said the king must prepare a timetable and then follow it strictly. Some persons gave the answer that the king should be prepared a timetable and should follow it strictly so he become a successful ruler. Only in this way, they said, could he do everything at its proper time. The king should do everything at its proper time. Others said that it was impossible to decide in advance the right time for doing something. Some people says that it was impossible to decide what will be gone in future with us. So we cannot decide our future from today itself. The king should notice all that was going on, avoid foolish pleasures, and always do whatever seemed necessary at that time. The king was observing all these no, and notices all these things, but he was not satisfied. And some others said that the king needed a council of wise men who would help him act at the proper time. This was because one man would find it impossible to decide correctly. Some people said that it was be impossible for any one person to decide what is right time to begin something. The king needed a group of wise men, a group of council who advise him what to do at a proper time or what to take decision, the right time for every action, and they will help him for deciding what can he do, what can the king do, and it was then the king may become a successful ruler. But then others said that there were some things which could be urgent. These things could not wait for the decision of the council. In order to decide the right time for doing something, it is necessary to look into the future, and only magicians could do that. The king therefore would have to go to magician. To the answer of this first question, some wise persons told the king that he in order to decide the right time, he must go to the magician, because magician know the magic, and with his magic he know the future, and with the help of the magician, the king will also play a role of king very well. In the answer to the second question, some said that the people most necessary to the king were his counselors. Others said the priest. The few other choose the doctors, and 8 others said that his soldiers were the most necessary. For the answer of this second question, which is the second question, student, here the question is, which people should he listen to? For the answering of this second question, uh, some people said that the king should listen to the priest or to his counselor, or some said that he would listen to the doctors, and some others says that he should listen to the soldiers, because soldiers are the most important part of the country. In this way, different people give different answer for these second questions also. Now let's turn to the third question. The third question is, what is the most important thing for king to do? To the third question, some said science, others choose fighting, and 8 other religious worship. For the answer of the third question, some people says that the king should study science. Some says that he would choose the way of fighting, and some says that he would choose the way of religious worship. In this way, different people give different answer for these three questions. As the answers to these questions are different, the king was not satisfied and gave no reward. In this way, the king did not got the satisfied answer, and he was disappointed, and he was not given any reward to anyone. Instead, he decided to seek the advice of a certain hermit who was widely known for his wisdom. So, the king decided to go to the hermit who was very well known for his wisdom, to take the advice or to find the answer of these three questions. The hermit lived in a wood which is never left. He saw no one but simple people, and so the king put on ordinary clothes. Before he reached the hermit's hut, the king left his house with his bodyguard and went on alone. So he decided to go hermit. The hermit was lived in a nearby jungle, nearby forest, and one thing here is mentioned that by the author, that the hermit never meet with the noble person or a very landlord person. He only interested to meet with the ordinary people, and so the king here dressed like ordinary people and went towards to meet the hermit. So when he reached the hermit's hut, the king left his horse and his bodyguards behind and went alone towards the jungle to meet the hermit. As the king came near the hermit's hut, he saw the hermits digging the ground in front of his hut. As the king, when he reached near the hermit's hut, he found that the hermit was digging the ground in front of his hut. He greeted the king and continued digging. The hermit at this time wished the king, and he was then continued digging and not give any and not show any interest with to talk with the king. The hermit was old and weak. As he worked, he breathed heavily. Here, students, the hermit was so weak. The author mentioned that the hermit was weak and old person. After that, he was working. He was continued digging, but on this find he breathed heavily, and he also so tired that his breath was he breathing very heavily. The king went up to the hermits and said, "I have come to you, wise hermit, to ask you to answer three questions. How can I learn to do the right thing at the right time?" When the hermit did not give any attention towards the king went towards the hermit and told him that, wise man, I come here to ask the questions that had in my mind, and that the three questions are which are given here, that we will continue in our next session.